Trump just put 8 countries on notice and set a very important February 1st deadline around the purchase of Greenland for national security. Trump says he'll hit Denmark and 7 other countries with new tariffs until there's a deal to buy Greenland. Trump is very adamant on buying Greenland for national security purposes. Let's dive into this. President Trump said Saturday that he would impose a new 10% tariff on Denmark and 7 other European countries until a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. The other countries affected would be Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, and the Netherlands and Finland as well. And Trump said the duties would increase to 25% if a deal is not reached by June 1st. Trump also said China and Russia want Greenland, and there is not a thing that Denmark can do about it. Trump has been throwing this out there that Denmark has 2 dog sleds, one that they just added recently in terms of the protection, the defense that they have over there in Greenland. So let's take a look at what Trump actually said, because this has huge implications. Trump says we have subsidized Denmark and all of the countries of the European Union and others for many years by not charging them tariffs or any other forms of remuneration. Now, after centuries, it is time for Denmark to give back. World peace is at stake. China and Russia want Greenland, and there is not a thing that Denmark can do about it. They currently have 2 dog sleds as protection. This is wild that he's even saying this. One added recently. Only the United States of America under President Donald J. Trump can play in this game, and very successfully at that. Nobody will touch this sacred piece of land, especially since the national security of the United States and the world at large is at stake. On top of everything else, here's the big part that we have to focus on, okay? On top of everything else, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Finland have journeyed to Greenland, and he stays here for purposes unknown. This is a very dangerous, throws out the word dangerous, situation for the safety, security, and survival of our planet. Okay, the planet. These countries who are playing this very dangerous game have put a level of risk in play that is not tenable or sustainable. Therefore, it is imperative that in order to protect global peace and security, strong measures be taken so that this potentially perilous situation end quickly. Trump is not playing. And without question, starting on February 1st, 2026, all of the above mentioned countries, right, all the ones we mentioned, will be charged with a 10% tariff on any and all goods, crazy, sent to the United States of America. Any and all. Any and all. On June 1st, 2026, the tariff will be increased to 25%. Trump is playing hardball here. This tariff will be due and payable until such time as a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. This is absolutely very important that we pay attention to what's happening here. The United States has been trying to do this transaction for over 150 years. Many presidents have tried, and for good reason, but Denmark has always refused. Now, because of the Golden Dome and modern day weapon systems, both offensive and defensive, the need to acquire is especially important. Hundreds of billions of dollars are currently being spent on security programs having to do with the quote-unquote dome, including for the possible protection of Canada. And this very brilliant but highly complex system can only work at its maximum potential and efficiency because of angles, meets, and bounds. If this land is included in it, the United States of America is immediately open to negotiation with Denmark and or any of these countries that have put so much at risk despite all that we have done for them, including maximum protection over so many decades. Thank you for your attention to this matter. We have to pay attention to what is happening once this develops, because this is huge. The implications of this are massive. We have multiple countries getting involved in this situation. It cannot be downplayed at all. We're talking about acquiring a country here. And multiple countries are getting involved with this so-called acquisition. We have defense being thrown around. Trump even said the survival of our planet is at stake. The survival of our planet is at stake. Safety, security, and the survival of our planet. These are multiple countries. 8 countries he's throwing tariffs on. That'll raise to 25% by June if a deal is not met. 2 dog sleds. One that was added recently. I'm still thrown back by this statement here. The 2 dog sleds is crazy. But the situation at hand is very important, and it's very serious, and it's not a joke, and it's not a game. And we must pay attention to what's happening here, because this could change the global landscape as we know it. This could change life on this planet as we know it. There could be some very serious things that take place regarding this situation. We're going to pay attention to it. We're going to keep you updated on this, and we're going to come back when we got some new news regarding this situation. But man, oh man, January 17th, 2026, remember this day, is when Trump made the February 1st deadline for these 8 countries to come to an agreement, or else basically they're going to face tariffs on, what did he say? Where is it at? Any and all. Literally said he's going to impose tariffs on any and all goods sent to the United States of America. That's crazy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.